Namaste, my dear friends. In this set of videos, which we started a few weeks ago, we are exploring the great contributions of Śrī TKV Desikachar in the field of yoga. Today, we are going to discuss his third and very significant and important contribution to the field of yoga, which is to elevate the interest, elevate the awareness about the Yogasūtras of Patañjali. When Śrī TKV Desikachar started to travel to the West in the 1960s and the 1970s, yoga was already in the minds of many European students, thanks to the influence of masters before him like Śrī B.K. Iyengar, like Swami Shivananda and his students, Swami Kovalyananda, etc. And many people in Europe had heard about yoga and had heard about the practices of yoga, etc. But very few people had heard about the Yogasūtra of Patañjali, the most important text of yoga. So at one of the conferences in Zinal, which was organized by the European Yoga Federation way back in the 70s, when Śrī TKV Desikachar for the first time presented about the Yogasūtra of Patañjali, suddenly people's eyes opened to the most important text on yoga, because many people had never even heard about it at this time. And so many people wanted to know about it more, study about it more, and that's when the awareness in Patanjali's Yogasūtra started to happen in the Western countries. Of course, Indians already knew about it because it is the most important text of yoga, but in the West, in the Occidental regions, this was so new. And this created a lot of interest, and this slowly started to have an impact on how to recite the Yogasūtra of Patañjali. And thanks to the Śrī TKV Desikachar's insistence, Yogacarya Krishnamacharya recorded some of these audio of how to recite the Patanjali's Yogasūtra, and basically started the chant notation for the Yogasūtra of Patañjali so that Western students could learn it much more easier. And slowly, as a next step, started the commentary on the Yogasūtras into English language that would be very easily accessible to Western students. And this was Śrī TKV Desikachar's one of early books on yoga that was actually called the Yogasūtra's translation of Patanjali, and it was published way back in the 1980s. It was not Śrī TKV Desikachar's first book, but it was the first time a simple English translation of the Yogasūtras was made available to Western audiences through his commentary on the Yogasūtra. This commentary later became part of his amazing book that is called The Heart of Yoga, which is now recommended as a textbook for people all across the world as a very important reference book for yoga teacher training programs. So this, my dear friends, of bringing the Yogasūtra to Western audiences, to international audiences, was yet another important contribution of Śrī TKV Desikachar, the third important contribution that we are discussing in this series. Namaste, my dear friends. Namaste, my dear friends. My name is Kausthub Desikachar, and I am currently representing the Viniyoga tradition. Thank you for watching our channel. Thank you for watching this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button so that you may receive fantastic updates every week on all the wonderful videos that we are presenting. And of course, we would encourage you to share these videos through your social media platforms to all your friends and students so that this kind of special knowledge can be shared to all those who are seriously interested in the classical traditions of yoga. Thank you for your support, my dear friends, and we wish you all the very best. Namaste.